The 2025 track and field season is becoming an absolute must-watch for sports fans worldwide, and Caribbean athletes are ready to dominate yet again. From the high-stakes drama of the Tokyo World Championships to the rising stars at the CARIFTA Games, this season promises jaw-dropping performances, record-breaking moments, and unforgettable victories. Whether it's Julien Alfred blazing the track, Devynne Charlton smashing hurdles, or Thea Lafond soaring in the triple jump, Caribbean talent is set to shine brighter than ever. This video breaks down the top 5 track and field meets to watch in 2025, including the long-awaited Nanjing World Indoor Championships, the electrifying NCAA Championships, and the fiercely competitive NACAC Games. Starting with Nanjing World Indoor Championship at number 5. The Nanjing World Indoor Championship was scheduled for the 2020 season, but the COVID-19 pandemic pushed it back to 5 years. Now, the 2025 edition of the meet is scheduled for the weekend of March 23rd to the 25th. The World Indoor Championships have often been good for Caribbean athletes. Over the years, athletes such as Merlin Ottey, Sandy Richards, Pauline Davis, Christopher Brown, and Javier Sotomayor have dominated the meet by winning multiple medals. If we rewind back in time, the 2024 edition of the championship proved quite beneficial to Caribbean athletes. St. Lucia's Julien Alfred won the 60-meter hurdles, Devynne Charlton of the Bahamas won the 60-meter hurdles with a world record performance, and Thea Lafond of Dominica won the triple jump. All of those medals were the first for their countries in the event.
And they're away this time. Ava Svoboda, very fast. Julien Alfred matching a strike to strike. Dosso going well, the Italian. And it's going to be Julien Alfred, 6.98. And the way Devynne Charlton driving to the first hurdle, but she has the French woman for company. Devynne Charlton streaking away, 5 barriers cleared, now it's the finish line, 7.65. Lafond was in the gold medal position. She's been demoted by Leas Pereira Hernandez. And here she goes with her second attempt. That's big, Thea Lafond.
With the championship so close to the beginning of the Diamond League season in China, it would not be surprising if a few of our Caribbean athletes compete at the championship and bring home some hardware. So, it's definitely a must-watch. Coming at number 4, we have CARIFTA Games. The Caribbean Free Trade Association CARIFTA Games can be dubbed as a Caribbean sports day for under-20 athletes. It urges region members to gather and cheer on their respective countries. The 2025 edition of the meet is expected to be held in Trinidad and Tobago on the weekend of April 19th to the 21st. Since 1972, the CARIFTA Games has become a birthplace event for some of the most successful Caribbean track and field athletes. World champions such as Debbie Ferguson, Veronica Campbell, Usain Bolt, Kirani James, Shericka Jackson, and many more athletes were CARIFTA Games champions. The 2025 edition of the meet promises to be exciting for both the athletes and fans attending the event at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. Moving on, there is NCAA Championship at number 3. The National Collegiate Athletic Association NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championship has always had a Caribbean flavor. The 2025 edition of the event is slated to occur at Hayward Field, Eugene on the weekend of June 11th to the 14th. Over the years, Caribbean athletes have dominated the event, with athletes such as Atta Bolden, Roxbert Martin, Astia Walker, Aileen Bailey, Shaunae Miller, and recently with the likes of Tyra Gittens, Jaden Hibbert, and a whole lot more. This event has become one that fans look forward to because of the world-class performances on the show, with many of whom are often the ones to represent their country at the major championship later that season. 2025 should be the year that the NCAA Championship will showcase more of our talented Caribbean athletes. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more track and field updates. Thank you. Now, at number 2, we have NACAC Games. Caribbean athletes often dominate the North American, Central American, and Caribbean NACAC Games. The 2025 edition of the event is expected to be held in El Salvador from June 28th to the 30th. Caribbean athletes such as Shericka Jackson, Shaunae Miller-Uibo, Thea Lafond, Ackeem Blake, and Christopher Taylor have meeting records from the last edition of the event in the Bahamas in 2022. This event should be pretty competitive, as it occurs during the Diamond League season's break. It should also serve as a tune-up for the Tokyo World Championship, which will occur in the latter part of the season. And at number 1, there's the Tokyo World Championship. For the first time in 32 years, the World Athletics Championship will return to Tokyo, Japan, and end the 2025 track and field season. This is the meet that most people are looking forward to because of the precedent it holds in the sport. Since the 2020 Olympics were held in Tokyo, various Caribbean Olympic champions such as Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shaunae Miller-Uibo, Jasmine Camacho-Quinn, Stephen Gardner, and Hansel Parchment have wanted lightning to strike twice, as they would like to win World Championship titles in the same venue. With the World Championship being the final meet of the season, it would not be surprising if our Caribbean athletes' best performances are done in Tokyo and mount the top of the podium. In addition to these meets, there are expected to be weekly continental tours, Diamond League meets, and Grand Slam track, so there will be no shortage of track and field events this season. The 2025 track and field season is set to be a thrilling showcase of Caribbean excellence, with athletes from across the region ready to make their mark on the global stage. From the Nanjing World Indoor Championships to the historic Tokyo World Championships, the future of Caribbean track and field has never looked brighter. Here's to another year of record-breaking performances, unforgettable moments, and inspiring victories. What are your thoughts on the 2025 track and field season? Which meet are you most excited to watch? The Tokyo World Championships, the CARIFTA Games, or another event? And which Caribbean athlete do you think will dominate this season? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your predictions and favorites. Check out this video on top 10 NCAA Caribbean athletes in the 2025 track and field season. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things Caribbean track and field, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support helps us bring more exciting updates and stories to you. This is Caribbean Focus, and we'll see you in the next video.
Sent off. Bahamas out well. Brilliant start for Dunkley of Jamaica. The Jamaicans right upon the Bahamians. Trinidad and Tobago flying down the back straight away. But the Jamaicans going brilliantly. The Jamaicans, a slow change there with Raheem Pinnock on the second leg. Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada in a medal position. Bahamas there as well. This is a fine race that's on. Romaldo Smythe has the baton for Jamaica. This is going to be a close one. Trinidad and Tobago on the outside. The Trinidadians try to defeat the Jamaicans. The upset created. Quick gun. And they are away. Marcinia Rose of Jamaica has gone out well in lane number 7. He is the favorite. He is the fastest in the field at 45.93. Also moving well, Thomas of Trinidad and Tobago down the back stretch. The Guyanese not quite into his running yet. Malachi Austin in lane number 6. Marcinia Rose in charge of the race. Kirill Thomas of Trinidad and Tobago coming through well. Rose in 7, steps on the accelerator down the stretch. Thomas chases, so too does the Guyanese. And it's the Guyanese who is coming through. Yes. Malachi Austin strikes gold.
The Commonwealth Youth Games silver medalist last year.
Off they go. Dunkley got up well. So too did Howell. Jaden Reed is running brilliantly. Howell steps ahead of the field. Devontae Howell is away from the rest and blows the field away. The defending champion repeats. Off they go. Does Thomas reproduce what she delivered in qualifying this morning for the Bahamas? The Jamaican Trisha Lee Sutherland in lane 7 goes out quickly. Already makes up ground, and Hyson of Trinidad and Tobago in 8. Her teammate getting into her running as well, Nastasia Fletcher, middle of the track. Deschanel Thomas also going well. The Bahamian has gone out pretty slowly here. Ezra Thomas over the first 200 meters and moving really well. Tyra Fenton from Antigua and Barbuda. Fenton looking really good. She looked good in qualifying this morning as well. The Jamaican steps forward. That is Nastasia Fletcher. Fletcher leads into the straightaway. Fenton of Antigua and Barbuda in second. Battle on for bronze. The Bahamian comes forward. That's Thomas. But it's going to be Nastasia Fletcher. Thomas leaves it too late and Fletcher strikes gold.